Hello, everybody. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Wherever out on the earth you will listen to us from. Welcome to Talk on Coffee, where we sit down and we talk about amazing things that are in tech. And on this episode, with our chat with founders, we have two amazing founders who are here with us to discuss and we are going to talk on things that are happening and whether we're to over challenges and others. So with that, I'll push it to my co-host to say something, then we come back to our guest.
Hello everyone, welcome to Talk on Coffee. My name is Atasani. That's where he was. I don't know, you saw a previous video and you know how fun it was. I don't know where he's rolling his eyes as if they are not taking a sip of coffee today. No worries.
Coffee, yeah.
There will be. He actually denied the say I should not come with coffee. He specifically said no coffee, and I said the name of the show is Talk on Coffee. You had the argument on our previous video. You saw that. So I have witnesses. People who saw my video. Yeah, so welcome to Talk on Coffee. If you want to see coffee here, please just vote for us. Vote for coffee. We'll put it here on the next talk show. My name is Asasani. I'm the co-host of Talk on Coffee. Thank you. I already have one vote.
And let's be so on this episode we're actually going to be talking about what it takes to build a tech, what it takes to build a startup or a tech business, and all in the tech industry. And the two interesting founders we have here are two very people who have been building amazing things in tech, and they've also been making waves in making life easy for people with the solution they build it. The first person to my right is Mr. Andre, who is into making real estate a tech fun thing. And the next person to him is Mr. AC Nice, who is also into making logistics a tech fun thing. So they're bringing tech into this industries and making it to work faster and effectively. So welcome, guys.
And thank you.
How was it getting here?
It was fun. It was great to drive around Abuja and see a lot of things, but I'm here and it was great.
Was quite easy, very getting here with stars and already reached out to me about I think I want to do this Talk on Coffee again. I'm interested. I'm like, yeah, I have a lot of things I want to say. So I'm very happy to be here, at least to share some of the things I also know. Try to build stuff for our own industry.
Sure, sir. Thank you very much. Yeah, Mr. Nice. The name doesn't really just seem Mr. Nice. I don't know saying this to making blush or anything. He's already blushing. The guy is really nice. He follows his name. And to also just give light on Andy, not Andy for quite the time. And I think when you say there's no giving up, if it's okay to just mention something. This guy was in hospital and he was writing code. Like this guy, and he was in hospital. I'm not joking. He was writing code. I called this guy. I was asking a question. I said, "Bro, I did hospital." I said, "Okay." And I the video call, bro, he did hospital. He said yes. I said, I know that he was sitting with someone in the hospital. Yes. Well,
My wife was giving birth.
I don't know. So thank you guys and actually welcome on the show again. Thank you for coming to the show, honestly.
Thank you.
You all know it's what we'll be doing, and we've been getting people on board, getting people to see how the experience of the way. And it has been, even for me myself, I've seen how you guys are resilient, are pushing through. It's a nice for Dora, it's really interesting. And Kendee from Andy, they've had the rabbits actually interested in joining our team. We would like to throw my questions from my boss. Let's see.
So I want to we want to arrange this as we want to go them in sections so that whoever is watching us who wants to become a startup founder or wants to build a tech has no if I follow this route, is where I'm going to start from. So I want you to guys just give me short in what actually pulled you to be a tech entrepreneur, to build a tech lab. Okay, I want to get business, I want to what actually pulled you to doing that? And
Thanks. So, hi everyone. As he introduced previously, my name is Andy Ogaga, and I'm that tech boy that loves real estate. Right. So yeah. So I believe that it's easier to work smart than working hard. Right. So tech makes things easier. Tech makes things to move faster. For example, in the world of real estate, by the way, I'm building Kendee. Kendee is a community that makes access to real estate really, really easy, where you can start buying a property from as low as 20,000 naira. Right. What we are doing with Kendee is making access to real estate really, really easy. And what do I mean by this? It means that through tech, we can help you find ways to verify properties. We can help you find ways to get into owning a property from very little funds. So majorly, that's what it is. So I would say that the reason I got into tech as a founder is that I could make things happen in a smarter way. All of it. To make things happen in a smarter way, tech can make that happen for me.
So smart investment, smart business.
so looking at the way and the answer this, besides, my perspective is, since you've been building in tech for some time, I know, what you're building isn't actually the first idea you had. Why I'm asking this is because we have viewers who want to bring businesses up and like, this is my so much. Like, see, I there. What advice do you have for them that okay, I am interested in this wrong? What you're building, because it's what you're building is it the first time there. Then what advice do you have for them who want to start building?
I mean, interestingly, I think it's Elon Musk that said, "Man, when this a store." But honestly, I think I'm also like that. Dora was not my first idea. It was not the first thing I actually built. I've actually tried a couple of things in the past. I've tried a couple of things in different industries. I've tried building stuff. My first ever startup was something like application. We tried to actually build, Unity communities have the central platform where you actually like, whether you're schooling in LGC or half year, you're schooling in LGC code or whatever. You actually have this single portal where every student in the Unity college can actually like check the result and all. So I thought about it. I'm like, maybe we should build something like that for, public schools from state governments and also private, like a connection between public and private schools. So we tried to do something like that. We called it Unify. That was when I was in college. But then that didn't actually work out. That didn't work out as we actually planned, because what was, we were actually quite naive. So our first time trying to do this, we were kind of first of all calculating how much we were going to charge. We were charging, but if we have like 200 schools in on this, and they pay us 1 million naira each, we make 200 million. I mean, everybody has that. Everybody has that, naivety when you're starting out, but then it just didn't work out. Slowly, the whole thing kind of like died down without us actually securing like a very, very strong customer. We tried to build other things. Tried to build Dash, which was kind of like before Uber and Bolt actually started doing deliveries. So we tried to like build Bolt for the delivery. So, they started out as basically for rides. Right. So we tried to build that. We called it Dash. And that's what actually metamorphosed into Dora, slowly like Dash to, tweak here, there, and all of that. There, we actually got to Dora.
Oh, amazing. So what advice do you have for me who wants to build in tech, how to build a tech business? I should just start and what's your take?
Yeah, I mean, anybody can literally start anything. I mean, I don't know I have this thing for quotes that please. I think somebody actually said something you can just wake up and do something. You can just wake up and do anything. Like, I think it's Sam Altman that said that. Right? You can just wake up and do stuff. Yeah, I think that's how to put it. So anybody that wants to actually like start out in anything, just wake up,
pick something interesting, pick something that you actually have very very good interest in, or maybe because I start out with something that like gives you like me that is actually curiosity driven. You can literally just wake up and just start tell your friends. I think I've actually I don't know how many times I reached out to Hassan and told us what idea.
As in, I got come to so if you got anything to add to this, like, what advice will you give somebody that I don't do?
I think in the world of tech, right? No one is a professional. I always have the saying that a secondary school student can teach a primary student, right?
Yeah.
And a university student can teach a secondary school student. So you don't have to be a professional at something. If you read this book, So Good They Can't Ignore You, you will understand that what you really need is that I did not give up attitude. I have a motto personally. My personal motto is determination begets success. If you continue motto, no matter what happens, you will succeed. If you refuse to agree that you have failed, then as far as you can still breathe, you will succeed. I think I have to add this. There are 3 things that can make you succeed, and as far as you're working smartly, then working towards these things, then you will succeed. I'll tell you 3 things. Number 1, your zeal. That's how hungry are you to learn? How hungry are you to change? Is the what you have to it. How hungry are you to change things until it works? That is number 1. Number 2, who are you with? Who is your friend? Who are the people you call your friends? What do you have as your environment? You cannot be sitting somewhere at the back of nowhere and thinking that the ideas you have are the best in the world. Because I can show you that if you leave the environment, you know your brain will then evolve. You are limited by your imaginations. But if you have the right environment, then your imaginations then increases. The 3rd one is what you cannot control. I call it the luck factor. You can call it the God factor. You cannot control that, all right? But one thing is for sure, that will affect you. There are people that can walk and walk and walk. But since there's no luck, that one, it has not worked. But one day something will work. Right? I've been building products for close to 10 years. And for the first time, I think I have a possibility of getting there with this present product. If it does not work, I can show you that there's other products that will still come.
Just to say that, I have a question. Okay, I'll start with you because honestly, I've made a lot of calls with you, and I've received so many calls saying, okay, I'm doing this today. I mean, I remember it was, I know where we started. So, and whenever I call you, there's always a new thing, and there's always the potential of it becoming something. So I also ask this question: what gives you that guidance? Okay, this is the clear machine. This is the clear one. Like, this is the one that is clear. This I would like to scatter for you. What gives you that fight or that intrigue? So, okay, this idea, I need to press on a bit.
Actually, there's nothing in particular that I actually like. I'll say like, okay, this is it. I kind of like start off with, okay, why isn't anybody actually doing something like this? I'm kind of like, I just kind of like, okay, what if we could actually do something like this? I kind of sketch it out. I always like to sketch things out, write down how it's going to be and all of that. But like right now, I have so many ideas. I have an idea in defense.
I remember when I was talking to me about Dash. So, and I sat on my phone. I was like, where is this guy thinking from? I mean, because honestly, I said, yeah, I know it was before this Uber. This I will say I heard that from the first the thing. And I'm like, so when I saw it on Uber, like, don't fuck up. But apologies, I use this English. It's okay. Go on.
Yeah, I mean, it's just that for me, I literally once I have that, that nudge that this thing is something that actually has to be out there. I sketch it out. I start looking at, I'm lucky enough for me, I have a very good network of friends that literally could literally play a role in almost any area I'm looking for a beat. If I decide to play something in cybersecurity or AI or whatever it may be, I'm always lucky to actually have one friend or the other that actually has, that skill. So I usually just discuss it with that person. They're like, "We'll keep it like, okay, interesting. What about this? What about this? What about that?" And then, interested enough, well, the kind of friends I also have are not the kind that actually like kind of write off things almost immediately. They're always also very, very curious to like, how can we actually make this work? So, maybe that's what I would say kind of like helps. The kind of friends that I actually have, they're the kind of people that actually they are kind of as delusional as, if I put it that way. So, we're all delusional and naive. I would just try to actually like try things out and see how it actually goes from there.
Interesting. And what was that factor that gives you that clarity?
If you know, as I said previously, I've tried 10 things. So I've tried different things for 10 years. So I cannot really tell you that this is what is the defining factor that will make you believe that this thing is working. But what I normally do is, if you calculate where you are now and see in the next 5 years what you are doing now, where will you be in 5 years? Will it, with that dream, be what you want to get? I'll give you a typical example. I started out as a PABX engineer here, right? So what I used to do was I'll carry the phone to different places and install, right? I then said, okay, this is what I'm doing. And then I looked at people above me that have been in the industry for about 6-7 years, and then asked myself, do I want to be this person in 5 to 10 years, 5 to 6 years? I can show you that my answer was no.
So why? Why was it no?
It's just because I have dreams that I wanted to achieve, right? And that was not it. When I started one of my old businesses, Schlick, it was successful at the beginning, right? But the numbers did not add up, because I told myself in 5 years, if what was Schlick? Schlick was a platform that I did something like a multi-tenant WordPress website that it took me approximately 3 to 1 week to give a user the first idea of what his website would be. So that was when Wix came out. So I was doing the local version of Wix as at that time. This was 2016. I was building websites for people. 3 to 1 week, I give you your first prototype, and that way. So I calculated it. Okay, this is what the price will be. And then the best thing about that time, I told people that okay, you pay quarterly instead of 1 year. Back then, people were asking you to pay 1 year for a website. I said pay quarterly. If you don't like what I do in 3 months, don't just continue, right? And I was getting good clients. I always had jobs to do. But the problem was the fact that it was taking so much of my time, and I knew that my time was my money.
Yeah.
I can't build what my time is my money. It can't grow. There's no way to scale that. So these are the questions that you have to ask. Is it good? Is it scalable? Is it something that if you employ, it will then scale? Do you have the capital to make these things scale? These are questions that you have to ask yourself.
So coming from this constant and how you're trying to validate others' ideas, right? One question people always find, like, people like, okay, I want to build, and the main stock. So for you, for the both of you who've been coming over years, right? What's the hardest part? You felt like this is like a pain point to me when I was building, and this is something that also. And the second, I want to wrap up 2 questions in one so that you could just do it quickly. So this is something that was a pet point for me when I was building. If I had known, if I want anybody building, I want them to know things like this. Maybe they're building in my industry, they're building in tech in general. Then, as a founder, was something that people always misunderstand about you being a founder. So that's a tweet, and I want to write it one.
I'll answer the first one. The second one, let's start the first one. If you are in tech, you think that the world revolves around you. Please, you know that is a lie. The world does not revolve around you.
You revolve around your computer.
No, it revolves around the user that wants to use your product.
Okay.
Sales. Sales is the major thing. Please and please, before you build, get users. Before you even start writing anything, ensure that there are people that are willing to pay for it. There are ways to test that, right? And that's by the way you test. That's how you test to get to know whether it will work. Ensure that you have users that are willing to pay before you go all deep into it, right? The next one I would say is try to make it as easy for the user to come in as possible. Try to make it as easy as possible for the user to come in.
I think I'll say, one of the things that actually kill, good ideas is, first of all, trying to that kills the initial momentum of any idea is trying to carry a lot of people along. That's one thing that I've actually noticed. One that actually cost Dash a lot and Unify a lot to actually succeed is, I was always thinking about, we need AI, we need this, we need that, we need cybersecurity. I have a friend that I'm bringing everybody along, bringing everybody together. And that was actually something that kills momentum. And then you find out that we're always having these meetings. And in that meeting, everybody is always having disagreements. No, I don't think we should do this or we should do it that way. First of all, teach everything about meeting together, and having meetings and all of that, bringing everybody together. What I'll suggest is actually this: work with each person one after the other. If I'm going to work with you, if I want to work with the three of you right now, I'm not going to bring the three of you in the same room. I'm going to first of all work with this guy, and this guy has that feeling of it's just me and you doing this thing. It actually makes this work faster. So if I'm done with this design guy, this is the design guy. Who's next I need to work with? I need a front end guy. I need a back end guy. I work with the back end guy. None of them know each other yet. So that actually allows the whole product development process to actually move very, very quickly. I don't know. What's the second question again?
So what's the misconception that people have about founders?
Initial misconception is a lot of founders always feel like we're gonna put their card in here. It always feels as if you could we're gonna hit our next $10,000 or $100,000 annually or whatever it's gonna be in the next. We're always messing with the numbers, trying to see if I have these 2 or 10 or 1,000 customers, I will charge this, picking this. It's not always going to work out that way. So just prepare yourself for that.
Let's say today, 10 people for 10.
You have to prepare yourself for the long run. It's going to be a payment. You go and learn the long race.
I think that the misconception about being a founder that people have is that they think it's going to be an easy race. Right? They think it's better than having a 9-to-5 job. Please, if you have 9-to-5 job, keep it.
You've been a founder is 24 hours.
Yes,
24 hours.
So you can draw an end time to the start time.
There's no Saturdays or Sundays.
Oh my God. My God. I have customers actually messaging me 1 a.m. in the morning. I have a customer who has, this our platform is for logistics companies. So you have the logistics companies have riders, and the riders use our apps as well. So you have a rider who is actually messaging me by 1 a.m. that maybe something wrong happened and all that, and I have to actually
wait, delivery system 1 a.m. That's
I'm telling you, rider actually messaged me by 1 a.m. in the morning to actually help resolve the issue. He was trying to actually move tick a particular order as delivered, and it wasn't working at the time. That was earlier in the day when we started out. So you have a lot of issues that may actually come up in the long run. So just prepare yourself. You're gonna work 24 hours.
So we want to we've spent a lot of time here. I'm very sure our audience have really learned a lot from everything so far.
I have.
Right? Great. If you want to be the next one, but but his last statement makes me I need to rest because of you. So which has been fun and all, and I know our viewers have not really heard what you guys into and on. So maybe in a few short time, just tell us what you're doing and what's your solution solving.
A lawyer, just vote coffee or tea, please.
No, keep coming to that. Come to that.
I don't want to wait for us to come to that. I vote coffee. So, yeah, like I said previously, I and the team called Kendee, we are building a platform where it will be easy for you to own a property presently in Abuja. Presently, in Abuja, if you want to get properties, it's either you pay one time, which is sometimes 10 million, 20 million, 30 million for small one user property, land, right? But and either you pay one time or they ask you to pay the whole sum in 1 year, and then if you don't pay in 1 year, you're adding interest on stuff. What we are doing as Kendee is we are telling you, come save with us, and while you save with us, the money you kept with us will continue growing until you are able to get a land. And not just get a land, you would get the land at 5% discount from the time you are getting it as us. So we are making it easy for anybody to get into owning a property, and you can start with 20,000 naira. It's as easy as APC. All you have to do is go to Kendee, KENDEE.co, and click get started. Kendee did for you.
Thank you very much.
You can end up
I did work with Kendee. So nice.
Yeah, so what we're building is called Dora. Now, Dora is basically a delivery management system for logistics companies. Logistics companies and e-commerce companies right now actually run their operations manually. So you go to their offices, for example, some logistics companies, they have this tip common load books that they use in recording this delivery, this order was
like your name. So because it's a junior package and I still have to
something like that. So you go to their offices, they have these tip common notebooks they use in recording operations and all that. So what Dora does is a simple delivery management system that makes it very, very easy for any logistics or e-commerce business to actually manage their entire delivery operations. So from order creation to order assignment to customer notification and tracking and all of that. So it's an all-in-one system for easily managing delivery operations. So we're not a delivery company. We basically build the software that delivery companies use. We have logistics companies who use our software. We have food delivery companies who actually use our software behind the scenes. So, you know, the likes of Chaldex and the rest actually use softwares behind the scenes to run their operations. So those softwares that allow them to run their operations are softwares like Dora, right? So, of course, we currently don't power to Chaldex yet, but I think. But yeah, we actually have the likes of big food delivery companies in the southeast that actually use Dora right now to run their operations as well. So to get started, you have to go to usedora.com to actually sign up and see what.
And I remember you mentioned you already run 20,000.
Yeah. So that number has actually changed. Okay. See, the last time we spoke. So Dora actually does cover 21,000. There also we try to process 21,000 deliveries on a monthly basis at the moment.
Okay, so that's the final part.
He did not your coffee.
He did not. No. I did tea or coffee.
And he has water.
Me? I'm doing coffee.
That's so nice. Tea or coffee.
He has sitting with them.
Yes, said yes. Tea or coffee.
Okay, great. I'll taste coffee, of course. Coffee.
Oh, really?
No problem.
You love the book. So thank you guys. This is Talk of Coffee. I'm Master San. And I'm YY. See you guys on the next episode. Bye.